Here are 10 celebrities who support the people of either Israel or Palestine or both. Let's get into it. Number 10, Mayim Bialik. The host of Jeopardy and a star of The Big Bang Theory, Mayim Bialik, released a video on October 24th that included the people who were taken during the dispute together with their parents asking for their release. In addition, the actress shared videos of herself lighting Shabbat candles and offering prayers for peace. She also shared a picture of herself at Jerusalem's Western Wall with the caption, "My heart is big. Israel, the Jewish people's homeland, has a place in my heart. The deep suffering and fright that the Israeli people are going through are felt in my heart, and I am sharing with their suffering." Because ill feelings of Jewish people are spreading throughout the world without end in sight, my heart is filled with fear. The absence of widespread international support for the prompt release of the people taken by H, the group that goes against both Israelis and Palestinians, fills my heart with indignation. I can hold all of this in my heart. Can you? Number 9, a celebrity letter. A letter urging President Biden to pursue the release of the people who were brought down was uploaded on a website. Celebrities included Sacha Baron Cohen, Rosie O'Donnell, Jordan Peele, Amy Schumer, Deborah Messing, Jack Black, Bob Odenkirk, and Adam and Jackie Sandler signed it, in addition to Gal Gadot, Brett Gelman, and Madonna. The letter declared, "We all want the same thing: freedom for Israelis and Palestinians to live side by side in peace, escape from the evil that H will propagate, and, above all, freedom for the taken right now." 2,000 plus celebrities and entertainment industry people signed a different letter from the creative community for peace endorsing Israel, including Sharon Osbourne, Michael Douglas, Jerry Seinfeld, Bella Thorne, and Phil Rosenthal. Number 8, Gigi Hadid. Pro-Palestinian content has been posted by celebrities such as Palestinian model Gigi Hadid. She commented on October 10th saying, "It's a responsibility I hold every day, and I have deep empathy and heartbreak for the Palestinian struggle and life under occupation. As I have previously stated, I also feel obligated to my Jewish friends to state unequivocally that despite my goals and dreams for Palestinians, they do not involve the exclusion of any Jewish person." Bella, Gigi's sister, once yelled, "From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free," at a pro-Palestine demonstration. The chant calls for the dissolution of the Jewish state. The actress Susan Sarandon, who has previously backed the Palestinian cause, has continued to do so during this conflict. On October 25th, she shared a meme from the account @free.palestine.1948 that read, "The quantity of projectiles that have been dropped on Gaza has exceeded 12,000 tons, equivalent to the size of the artillery dropped on Hiroshima." Number 7, Ramy Yousef. In support of Artists for Ceasefire, a group of artists and activists who banded together in response to the humanitarian catastrophe in Gaza, the actor wore a crimson pin to the Oscars. He told Variety, "We're calling for an immediate, permanent ceasefire in Gaza. We demand that the people of Palestine live in peace and receive long-term justice." Nobody has ever reflected on disagreements and believed that launching a projectile campaign was a smart move. Being surrounded by so many artists who are eager to share their voices, the number is rising, is wonderful. These pins are going to be worn by a lot of people tonight. On the news, there are a lot of talking heads. This is a talking heart space. Our goal is to bring this enormous beam to humanity. Number 6, India Moore. The actor was among the more than 300 demonstrators detained during a Jewish Voices for Peace march in support of Palestine last year. "We screamed, stomped, cried, resisted all the way through to jail," they posted on Instagram. "There was never a moment of agony or tiredness that even came close to the depressing and terrible experiences of the Gazans. We are now free and safe." We chanted, calling for Palestine to be released and to receive justice and restitution. "We cherish you. Above all, know that you have an enormous support system of gay, straight, transgender, white, black, brown, indigenous, Israeli, and Jewish people who are aware of what is going on, are standing up for you, and are fighting for you." Earlier this year, India spoke during a demonstration outside the Sundance Festival and has been posting about Gaza on social media constantly. "If you care about life, if you care about dignity, if you care about freedom, you care about everyone's right to self-determination," they declared to the assembled crowd. "This relates to life. I'm here for that reason. I'm transgender, right? It has to do with love. The goal of Free Palestine is universal equality." Number 5, Susan Sarandon. The actor went to a number of pro-Palestinian Palestinian demonstrations in November. She thanked the Jewish community who's come out to have our backs and urged other demonstrators to be strong, be patient, be clear, and stand with anybody who has the courage to speak out. She was also criticized for stating, "There are a lot of people afraid of being Jewish at this time and are getting a taste of what it feels like to be a Muslim in this country." She was abruptly fired by UTA, her talent agency. Susan apologized on Instagram and stated that her goal was to draw attention to the dire humanitarian situation in Gaza and advocate for a ceasefire. She said that her phrasing was a terrible mistake and mentioned the discrimination that Jews have endured in the US and throughout Europe. "I'm going to keep pushing for justice, truth, peace, and compassion for everyone. I hope we can meet with love and a willingness to talk, especially with people we disagree with," she said in closing. Number 4, Mark Ruffalo. A few weeks prior, the actor wore 2 pins, Artists for Ceasefire and Peace Lilies, on his jacket at the Directors Guild of America Awards. He stated, "We've come to understand this bombardment isn't working. We're not going to projectile our way to peace. And all we're saying is, what's wrong with giving a ceasefire a chance?" Mark mentioned that over 500,000 people are on the verge of starvation and that over 1 million refugees in Ruffalo live in constant fear of more projectiles coming their way. "So we're asking the leaders of the world, especially President Biden, to demand a ceasefire, a lasting ceasefire, and give peace a chance instead of just a continued run. The escalation of ferocity and what will soon become a regional dispute that America will be dragged into." Number 3, Macklemore. The rapper has been vocal about his support for Palestine on social media, at his performances, and at demonstrations. He shared on Instagram, writing, "I have been backstage the night before the shows, crying uncontrollably because I can't believe how our nation is financially supporting these atrocities. I support all people. I support world peace. I am a champion of love. I support liberty. I support a free Palestine and an end to the impending extinction of its people as a result of this," he said. "I completely denounce anti-Jewish rhetoric in any form," in another post. "Additionally, I'm determined to speak out against the conflict and purification that are currently occurring in Gaza." Number 2, Kid Cudi. The musician responded to all the pain with a touching post on Instagram. "The things I've been seeing in the news have been breaking my heart," he wrote in a post. "I can't stand by and do nothing while the world burns down around me. I have no idea how much suffering these individuals must be in. I know there are going to be some who disagree with me, but that's okay. They have lost generations of family members and watched entire neighborhoods destroyed. I resist all types of oppression as a black guy." He has stated unequivocally that he opposes acts of ferocity against Jews. "It should go without saying that I detest any ferocity directed towards my Jewish brothers and sisters and that I love them. You are all in my prayers and your losses are indescribable. To be clear, however, aiding in the liberation of Palestine is not anti-Jewish rhetoric. Rather, it is humane. The right to freedom belongs to the Palestinian people. These are actual lives, not political affairs. Furthermore, I'm just a dude that cares about people. I support the Palestinian people in their demands for an immediate cessation of hostilities in Gaza and an end to the dispute. My thoughts and prayers are with all of my suffering brothers and sisters, regardless of their faith or upbringing. Free Palestine!" 2 exclamation marks. Number 1, Melissa Barrera. The actress was sacked from Screen 7 after posting pro-Palestinian content on social media and using some offensive language. The decision was made because of her posts, which were interpreted as being against Jewish people, according to the production business Spyglass Media. In response, she posted a statement on her Instagram story that said, "First and foremost, I condemn anyone who is against Muslims and Jews. Any form of hatred and discrimination towards any group of people is condemned by me. I feel it is my duty as a Latina and a proud Mexicana to have a platform that gives me the opportunity to be heard. All individuals on this planet are entitled to equal human rights, dignity, and naturally freedom. I think that no governing body should be immune to criticism and that a collection of individuals is not their leadership. Day and night, I pray that there will be no more demise, no more rage, and that there will be peaceful coexistence. I'll keep speaking up for those who are most in need and fighting for freedom, human rights, and peace and safety. I refuse to live in silence." That's our list. I was your host, Yousef. Give us a follow if you want to keep exploring the world with us, and we hope you have a fantastic day. Peace.